Alright, so by the time you're seeing this, I've probably already had a lot of fun in Moab. So yeah, this one's going to be a shorty because I'm on vacation. This one's going to be short and sweet and only for a minute, but we've got a steering box spacer to install. I bought this with the long arm kit that I got because they were having excellent sales and stuff like that, but I never got around to replacing it. I figured, oh, I'll take that and replace it when I do hydro, and I never got around to hydro assist. So whatever, it's a spacer, and what this does, it's solid steel. It replaces the factory one. So if we come under yonder, right here is your steering box, and somewhere in that mess of dirt is a spacer. So usually there is a cast aluminum spacer that keeps the box slightly away from the frame, just so that it's sitting in the proper orientation, and it's quite weak. So if you're putting a lot of frame stress on it, you know, with big old tires and big old steering, and you're shifting around in the rocks all day, eventually you're going to split it, and that makes your steering loose. So one way to help prevent that is to put a steel spacer in. The other thing is to get a bumper that actually supports all your steering box bolts. But anyway, you've got 3 bolts here, uno, dos, y tres, and we're going to take them out, move the box to the side, put the spacer in, and call it a day. Sounds simple, right? We'll see how that works out in practice. Okay, so it is a 5/8 bolt, and like I said, if you've been through a lot of frame stress or anything like that, they'll probably come out pretty easy. I know when they run from the factory, they were pretty tight, and that's a good thing. You do not want these bolts coming loose. Seriously, it's the only thing that holds your steering box to the frame. If this comes loose, you lose all steering. Mine were actually loose a couple months ago. Couldn't figure out why my steering was so bad. My buddy was like, check the bolts, because one of them was sticking out. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's kind of a problem. Tighten them up, and you'd be surprised how much better the steering got. Okay, so a few things to note. Number one, for some reason, the, I guess that's the input, is leaking. I don't know why. It only did that once I started moving the box around. Not sure what's going on there. It's kind of annoying. Again, this box should really come out and get properly rebuilt or replaced. But anyway, pry bar. And there it is. That is the factory spacer right there. Doesn't look like it's visibly in 2 pieces, so that's cool. One more thing. There is a factory like spacer block thing, something in there. I guess that's to help support the pump as well. I think that's what that bolt's for, but I'm not entirely sure. If that gets in the way, then you may have to move that or remove it or whatever, but I think we'll have the room. So a little pry bar action, just pop that out, and we should be able to slide the new one in. Well, there you have it. Do I win a prize? Factory spacer, still in 1 piece. Amazing. Yeah, so you can see the difference. A lot beefier. Okay, well, I guess I might try to clean up the area a little bit and get some of the wildlife out of the area. And we'll put on the spacer and see if we can't wrestle this back into alignment. Alright, get your wire brush, clean them off, just to make sure the threads are good. And safety pumpkin safety, we're going to use a little medium strength thread locker. You know, because like I said, you really don't want these bolts falling out. This is your life, literally. There's a buddy that contacted me through the Facebook page, and he actually lost someone close to him because of the steering box bolts fell out, and the dude ended up crashing. So yeah, this is no joke, folks. So we're gonna put some little thread locker in there, lock them up nice and tight, and yeah, that's it. Slide the spacer in. Tall boy, points up. That's about it. If she fits, she sits. Oh yeah. So I just got 2 bolts in there to keep it aligned. And I guess we're going to try to nudge this steering box over. Get your favorite pry bar out. And we'll see if we can't nudge that into place. Okay, so here's my quick tip first install all 3 bolts, just, you know, through the frame so the spacer's aligned. And then take this rear one out and use like a Phillips or something that's long and thin. And the goal is to use that as a pilot to actually line up the box. So you can use that to make sure that, hey, okay, the box is where it needs to be. And then I got this bottom one started with a pry bar. So just able to pry on this and just get that at the right angulation and thread it in there. Then I started the top one, and then we can take our spacer out and put in our last bolt. There you go. Easy peasy. Loctite, squeezy. So, take your big old half-inch, take your big old half-inch breaker bar and tighten it until she feels good and tight. So there you go. I've got a steering spacer successfully installed. So that should make things just a wee bit stronger. Whoa. Holy crap. Okay, so you see this? Sorry, we're gonna get side, look, that's the reflection of the back of my phone. Oh man, look at that. Well, we can see everything. Oh man, that's cool as shit. Mirrored phones are useless. Ha. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Steering box spacer. Ta-da! Till next time.